Hello, I'm Mr. Santamont, and today I'm going to show you how I drew page 1 of my latest Chubicorn comic. And at the end, I'll tell you how you can support the comic and even buy the comic in the future. So watch how I do this, and I will walk you through the process. Alright, so we're going to start off with a little thumbnail. Now, I don't typically draw thumbnails in Procreate. I usually draw them in my sketchbook and then I'll take a picture and just transfer it. But here I wanted to show Chubicorn's weird looking house and an upstairs room where he's going to the bathroom. But then I decided to make it a downstairs room, so I took away the stairs. I don't know why I decided that. Now I'm using a pressure sensitive brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. It's a thick, thin brush, incredibly pressure sensitive. Allows me to make all kinds of fun lines. Chubicorn on the toilet with his pants around his ankles. And then I originally put pores on his legs, but then it's kind of weird, so you'll see later. Just adding some details in the hallway, a little family photo, and then a sidewalk and some brick details and trees surrounding Chubicorn's house, just to give it more environment. A little bit of grass in the front yard. And then a little lighthouse picture in the bathroom. I just love when bathrooms have like a nautical theme. It's just kind of funny. Alright, now I moved some things down, added some frames for the panels, and then adding color. Now, I'm drawing a little Wizard Weekly. It's Chubicorn's favorite magazine. It comes out once a week. It's all about wizards. Chubicorn loves wizards. And then I'm starting to add some dialogue, word balloons here. And I first decided to hand write all of my lettering, but it was coming out looking loud. It was looking way too loud for what I was trying to achieve with the voice of Chubicorn's mom. So I'll have to fix that. Now some color, just blocking in basic colors of Chubicorn's house. It's a thatched roof. Kind of has, I don't know, New England look to it, but it's got some like random restaurant entrance. I don't know, it's kind of funky. And then the trees also giving them more of a magical touch, especially with that pink, those pink trees there. And then just a little more details for the tree trunks going into the ground. And then we're going to go back to Chubicorn in the bathroom. I'm adding the blue to his legs and pants. So Chubicorn, I liked the idea that his pants, his clothing is the same color as his skin. So when he pulls his pants up in page 2, it looks just seamless again. So there's doesn't make sense, but it's funny. Adding some shadow to the bathroom and details there. Then I realized that Chubicorn's facing the wrong way. You always want to have, or almost always, there are some exclusions, you want to have your protagonist facing the direction the person is reading. So Chubicorn will be facing to our right, and that'll make us want to turn the page to see where he's going. The problem with that is I already drew the magazine cover, so I have to redraw the cover. Now we're seeing the back of the magazine, which happens to be an advertisement for a new potion made by Shark Tank Wizard. So all of that time, I wouldn't say wasted, just I had to redo it. I have to reverse everything. So plan out your drawing ahead of time and try to make your protagonist's face to the right whenever possible. All right, and that's pretty much it. Just some final details there, and that is the process of this page. And then of course I'm going to swap out the lettering, experimenting with a font, but ultimately I decided to go with a Chubicorn font, which is a hand-drawn font that I made a long time ago using a website. If you would like to read the Chubicorn webcomic, you can go ahead to Santamont Stories, click on webcomics and choose Chubicorn, and scroll down and you will see all of the pages available to read for free, and you can flip through those. And then if you'd like to go further and you would like to be notified for the future Chubicorn Kind of a Big Deal Kickstarter launch, then go to the link just below the webcomic and you can click on Notify Me on Launch, where my little cursor is, and that will allow you to follow the developments of the comic. Thanks for watching.